Hey everybody, after all those indulgent holiday meals, who's ready for something lighter, brighter, and packed with nutrients? I know I am. Well, here it is. My Sicilian chicken or chickenless soup, packed with lots of nutrition, light yet still satisfying and super tasty. You want to check this recipe out. So good. Hi there, I'm Christina Vonti Fisher. Welcome to my kitchen. Today, I'm going to show you how I make my version of Sicilian chicken soup, or what I would like to call Sicilian chickenless soup, because I don't eat chicken, but my husband does. So I'm going to make it with chicken for him and then without chicken for me. So I'm just going to go over the ingredients really quick. You can make this soup without any meat at all, or instead of chicken, you could use extra firm tofu and just crumble it up or cut it up and marinate it just like I say to marinate the chicken on the recipe. You can also I bought this meatless diced chicken pieces. It's frozen. I also found this chicken strips, 18 grams of protein, and they're meatless plant-based chicken strips. What I would say about these two things is they were about $6 per bag, and it's only 8 ounces in each bag. I thought that was a bit expensive for veggie protein, whereas the tofu, I have 12 ounces here and it was $2.69. Tofu is going to be your most economical bet for a vegan protein, a plant-based protein, and it is very high in protein. How much is this saying here? 8 grams of protein per serving, and the serving size here is 3 ounces. So that's a good amount of protein for 3 ounces. Anyways, the other thing is you can obviously do chicken. This chicken cost me, I think it was $12 a pound, boneless, skinless chicken breast. So I think that's super expensive. So if you go vegan and you want to use the crumbled up tofu, or you can cut up the tofu, you're going to save the most money and you're going to go vegan. All right. So there's the options. There's a little discussion about the veggie proteins. So the ingredients for my Sicilian chicken soup are as follows. You want either chicken or a vegan protein source. We have chicken broth or vegetable broth, water, carrots, celery, and onion. And that's a little mirepoix for the base. Of course, garlic. It's a Sicilian chicken soup, people. Okay. Cayenne pepper, a little bit. Red chili flakes. I've got some sea salt. Pesto. Now, you can follow my pesto recipe on my YouTube channel, my website, or you can just use commercially prepared pesto. Totally fine. Of course, olive oil. Some fresh basil. Oh, yes. Orzo, I'm going to use a little Orzo in this, some Parmesan cheese, of course, lemon juice. It would not be a Sicilian chicken soup without the lemon, the pesto, and the basil. The first step in preparing the Sicilian chicken or chickenless soup is get that chicken marinated. So I've cut up the chicken. I'm just going to get it into a bowl. So we've got the garlic, a little bit of the cayenne. I'm putting half the spices into this little quick marinade, and the salt. We'll just put about half of it in. So you need a little bit of olive oil on there. What I love about this is, well, you can make it several ways. You can make it with chicken or without. And it's just such a great soup, so light and delicious and nourishing, especially after like a long holiday of lots of eating and overindulging. We just want something good for dinner that tastes good and just seems light. Okay, I'm gonna quickly show you what I would do with the tofu. And there it is, nice and firm and happy. So what I like to do is, you've got the firm tofu, just gonna put a towel on it. All right, so I've got my big frying pan and I'm just gonna set it on top, and that way the water is going to drain out of the tofu if there's any extra. Plus, this is extra firm, so typically extra firm tofu won't have a ton of water in it. The great thing about tofu is it's flavorless, which I'm sure people are thinking that as they're watching me. Oh my gosh, that's so flavorless. It's flavorless, but what's great is it can soak up flavor, right? So anything that's flavorless gives you an opportunity to soak up flavor. So I'm gonna do the same thing to this tofu that I did with the chicken. So you wanna put some olive oil, got some garlic, cayenne, add some chili flake, okay, and some salt. I think we're ready to move over to the stovetop. So let's get over there and let's get this soup started. Get my pot heated up. I'm gonna put it on medium high. We're gonna get the olive oil down there. Yummy, love that olive oil. Then I'm gonna put in some salt, the remaining chili flakes, and garlic. All right, so you just wanna give it a little mix here, a little stir. We're gonna get these onions sauteed a little bit and then we'll add in the chicken. If you're doing the vegan version, this is a good time to add the tofu in and just saute for about 5 minutes. Let all of those herbs and spices kind of cook in with the onions. And then I like to take all of that protein source out and set it in a bowl and then just finish up making my mirepoix. So we have onions, carrots, celery, saute that for about 3 to 4 minutes. And then gently add in your vegetable stock or your chicken stock. The soup is simmering. We've got the orzo in there too. So this needs about 10 minutes. We'll see how it turns out. All right, so now the chicken's going in. And I'm turning the heat off. And I'm going to add in the pesto. There goes the pesto. You add lemon to your desired taste. I'm just gonna put a little bit. My husband doesn't like too much, so if you wanna keep it light, just stop there. And if you wanna make it taste very Italian, add the Parmesan cheese. Delicious Sicilian chicken soup. We've got chicken and orzo and pesto and lemon and Parmesan. Okay, and there it is, my Sicilian chicken or chickenless soup. Make sure you like, save, share, and remember that you are deeply loved by God. Thanks for watching. That is so good. Yes, I'm super happy right now.